So I wanted to talk a little bit today about the greatest gift that you could offer someone else, okay? The greatest gift that you could offer someone else is your presence, okay? Your presence. Especially if somebody is coming to you and they have a burden on their shoulders. You know, there's something that they want to get out, and they need an open ear. Now, it's the greatest gift that you could even to give humanity, to be able to deeply listen to another human being, to really listen to what they have to say. Now, in deep listening, it's what I call deep listening. It's not a time to give your judgments and your opinions and your criticisms. That may be okay at another time, but if somebody's coming to you and they have a burden on their heart and they're looking to you to be that open space where they can empty out and cleanse themselves out from this burden. The best thing that you can do is to deeply listen. Deeply, deeply listen to what they have to say and understand. Don't let your perception of their situation get in the way. It causes a barrier. Okay? The best thing to do is to actually provide your presence and provide the space, the safe space for them to unburden themselves. Now, a lot of times we're just really accustomed to hearing. Okay, I see a difference between hearing and deep listening. Okay, deep listening involves the heart space, whereas hearing more is, for me, is just a mental thing. You're listening with your mind. Okay, whereas deep listening involves the heart space. Okay, and it elicits compassion. Okay, compassion is the offspring of deep listening. All right. So when someone comes to you and they have a heavy burden on their shoulders, it may be a good idea to allow them to empty themselves out without judging them, without criticizing them, to where they feel safe, where they can be honest and they can actually really make a breakthrough and blossom in that environment, because your presence is the greatest thing that you can give them. Your compassion for their situation is the greatest love, I feel. And communication is so important. Communication, pure communication, righteous communication. Where I'm not judging you, but I'm here to help you really and truly, and to listen honestly and wholly. With my whole soul, my whole being is open to you. Okay. And unless you quiet yourself and you quiet your mind, you can't really listen to another human being. Okay, so in this deep listening, there is a silence that happens within. And you open your heart and you listen with your heart in the heart space. And, a beautiful compassion arises. And a bond is created, I feel. It's the most beautiful thing. And I feel it's the greatest gift that you can provide. And a beautiful mantra, beautiful, beautiful mantra. It's very simple. And it's just, honey, I'm here for you. Just simply, I'm here for you. And when we listen in this environment, in this beautiful space, open space where people can come and empty themselves out in this beautiful, rich environment of love, that's where, we're breaking free, where, we are unburdening ourselves of our past and really creating, we're creating, open space. We're creating a new world, in fact, because, I feel that it's very powerful, even two human beings together who can come together and really to listen to each other, to be compassionate with one another, to have love for one another, and to really be honest and genuine and authentic. I feel that that's a really powerful thing. And if you really think about it, if more of us really deeply listen to each other with compassion, there would be no wars. There would be no fighting. There would be, the world would be a more peaceful place. Okay? That is actually how powerful deep, compassionate listening is. So, that's really what was on my heart today, what was on my heart this morning, actually even last night. And I just want to share that with you. And I love you all. I love you all. And as you go about your day and you interact with others, just keep this spirit of love and of compassion and of really truly listening to one another. It makes a huge difference even in your family life. To your children, listen to them. Really listen, to try to really feel, and understand what they're saying. Not just on a mental level of hearing, but on a deep heart space level of compassion.